Yes, it is exactly what you see. There are 4 base set Charizards and a bunch of cards. This was a lot we won on eBay. So, time to select which ones will go to PSA for grading. Okay, so from the binder, we actually got some really good cards, and we have some other leftover cards. So this is a PSA submission number 17, which has 132 cards in the submission. And since PSA is actually running a promotion this month, this stack of cards is going for the next PSA submission. So you guys can see there's Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and there's actually some other cards from older sets, and they're not only Yu-Gi-Oh. You can see like there's like Marvel cards and stuff like that in here, because I actually found some in my bookshelf. So that's going to be graded at a later time because the promotion is only for Pokemon cards. So sorry guys, there won't be any Yu-Gi-Oh cards being graded in this submission. So 134 pure Pokemon cards. So let's get started. For the first one, we have a Neo set. Japanese Tyranitar. This one has some whiting on top actually, but it's in really good shape. So this one, minimum, hoping to get a 7 on. So there's a lot of older cards I should mention, but actually some of these I do not expect to get 10s. These I expect to get like 7s and above. There is one card I actually expect lower, and when we get there, I'll explain why. So now we have Erica's Dragonair. Very good condition, but it's scratched up on the foil. So 7 and above again. And that was from Gym Heroes. Now we have a Japanese Jumpluff. Let me just adjust the lighting a bit. There we go. So Japanese Jumpluff. In really good shape. So this one, hopefully a 9, possibly a 10. Now we have a Crawdon, EX Dragon, hollow. So this one actually is in really good shape as well, but there is some scratches on the hollow pattern, so probably gonna hope for an 8. Okay, next one. We have a Pikachu from Jungle. This is hopefully a 9 or above. There's no hollow pattern, it's just a little whiting on the side. So there's a lot of, we're actually working our way backwards because in the front there's actually some pretty good cards. So now we have a pre-release Misty's Seadra. This one actually minimum 7 because you guys can probably see the foil is scratched up. But because it's under a promotion, that's why we're sending it out. Otherwise, I would not send this out. So Lucario EX. This one is a full art from Furious Fist. A little whiting on the sides, but not too bad. No scratches on the hollow, so this one should be a 9. And now we got a Mega Charizard EX from Flash Fire. In really good shape, I have to say. Just a little bit of whiting on the sides, so this one may be an 8 because it's a Charizard. They usually grade Charizards a little bit more stricter, that's why. Next, we have a Neo Genesis Pikachu. This one is immaculate condition, so this one should be a 10. Light Vaporeon. This one is in really good shape as well, so this one should be at minimum 9, I have to say, because there's a corner whiting on the side, so not too bad. If it gets any higher, that'll be great. So now we got Jungle Flareon. This is a non-hollow one, so it's actually in really good shape as well, but it's a little off-center. But since it's an EV evolution and a lot of people like collecting these, we're sending this out, and hopefully this comes back a 9. This is actually a foreign language one, so we have a Spanish Flareon from Jungle, but the reason why we're sending this out is it's actually first edition and in really good condition. So this one, really hoping to get a 10 on because I don't see anything wrong except maybe the centering on the front, which could probably bring it down to a 9. Let me get some tea real quick. Next up, we have a Balanes Charmeleon from Gym Challenge. And this is in really good shape, except for that little nick right here on the side. So, probably it's coming back at 9. We have a Dark Vaporeon. Actually, we have 2 Dark Vaporeons. So these minimum 9s because of centering. Otherwise, they're in really good shape. And then we have a Hoopa from Shining Legends Hollow. This one is immaculate, so this one should be a 10. Newer cards, we're only going to send them out if they're going to get a 10. Older cards, there are exceptions. So now we have an Infernape from, what was it again? Ultra Prism Hollow. This one should be a 10. Then we also have a Piplup, also from Ultra Prism, but reverse hollow. And that one's really clean. And now we have a Lucario, also from Ultra Prism. I need to shuffle these actually, but anyway, they're in the order that was written on the PSA submission form. So this one should be a 10 as well. Mount Coronet because it's clean, and if there's people that want to collect a set of Ultra Prism, this one should be a 10. And everyone's favorite from Crimson Invasion, Magikarp returns. Reverse hollow, and that one also a 10. Now we're getting something. Nidoking reverse hollow from Evolutions. This one we actually held on for a few, maybe a year now. It was actually in a... It was supposed to be in PSA submission number 2, but then it got misplaced and then we found it again. So now we're actually sending this out a year later. That one should be a 10. As well as a Slowbro. EX. This one should be a 10 as well. Rusharam from Shining Legends. That one should be 10. Shaman from Ultra Prism. Hollow. Very nice card. And then we also have another Hoopa from Shining Legends. And then the most interesting card. Unidentified Fossil from Ultra Prism. Really clean card. And this is reverse hollow, and it's just on the case. I mean, on the sleeve, so. Otherwise, this one would be a 10. Should, yeah, should be on the... Yeah, that's on the sleeve, okay. Otherwise, we would have to take that out. Okay, Zekrom, which is from Shining Legends. Hoping to get a 10 on. Now we got a Raikou, also from Shining Legends. Bulbasaur reverse hollow from Shining Legends. If I don't say anything, it means that we expect them to get 10s. I just don't want to be repetitive. And then this is a Shaman from Shining Legends again. Wait, is this Shining Legends? Yeah, it's Shining Legends. So, very nice. Torracat, Shining Legends, reverse hollow. And now we're getting to some interesting cards. Why are we sending this out? It's so much wider. It is a first edition Machamp. So this one actually we're hoping to get a minimum 6, maybe a 7, because the front is good. It's just the back has a lot of whiting, so it could be a 6, hopefully for a 7. It might even get a 5, honestly, but still first edition, so it's okay. And basically the promotion was send in a minimum of 50 Pokemon cards for a 45-day turnaround, and each card will be $6.50. That's why we're sending them out. So this one has a lot of whiting on the side again, but it's also a Machamp, first edition. Those minimum 6, hopefully. And then, actually even a 5 is okay. Mega Steelix EX. This was from a previous binder, so this one should be at 8 or a 9. Or maybe a 10, I forgot what that one was. And then yes, there is a lot of these in here. Just different forms and shapes. And then this one's from Evolutions. Hollow Rare. Really well centered. I don't see anything wrong with the foil. There was an ant. Okay. Now let's see. It is actually very well centered. I still haven't found it. The scratches you probably see right now is on the card saver, not on the card itself. Oh, there is a little bit of whiting on the side, so this might bring it down to 9. But this is from the pack itself. Aurorus from, I'm not familiar with that set yet, so I want to say it is, I think it is Crimson Invasion. It's either Crimson Invasion. Yeah, it should be Crimson Invasion. No, wait, it's not Crimson Invasion. I think it was something light. Okay, I forgot. Anyway, this one's a clean card. Should be a 10. And now we have Alolan Executor. Forbidden Light. There we go. Forbidden Light. So, Alolan Executor. Reverse Holo. Really nice card. And just because it was in the recent Pokemon Go event, we're sending this one out just for fun. So, hoping to get a 10 on. Keldeo, Shining Legends. There is a lot of Shining Legend cards because we open so many packs and we shuffle those up. It's basically every time we get a good one, we just stack them up, and then when we have enough, we get them graded. So, we're actually still looking for Shining cards from Shining Legends. So, we're still opening up a few more. So, now we got Yveltal from Shining Legends. Charizard Reverse Holo. This one's the reverse. So, this one is... There is no scratches on the front. If anything's going to take it down, it's probably in the back. So, we're just going to say 8 or 9 right now. That way, it'll be a better surprise when it comes back. Articuno from Generations, full art. This one should be at least a 9 because there is a little bit of whiting on top. Charizard EX from Generations. This one, probably a 9, hoping to get a 10 on. Secret Rare from Breakthrough. The good Mewtwo EX. Very nice card. Minimum 9. Volcanion EX Full Art. Secret Rare from Steam Siege. Minimum 9. Alakazam EX Full Art. Secret Rare from Fates Collide. Minimum 9. Espeon GX. Very well centered and very well... This one's very well cut too, so this one should be a 10. I know there's a post in front of it, but overall it should be good. It's just the centering on the front, but usually this doesn't do much. If it does, it brings it down to a 9. And now we have the elusive Glaceon EX from Fates Collide Full Art. A little off center, so we're gonna say it's probably a 9, maybe a 10, and I don't think that's gonna affect it too much. The sleeve is a little damaged, but still. Umbreon EX. This one is probably a 9 as well. These all came from binders. That's why they're sleeved like that. Skeptile EX from Ancient Origins. It's a clean card as well. So, you know, 9 again. But really hoping you get a 10 on. And then what's a Skeptile without his Mega Form? So this one's really well centered and really clean. So, hoping to get a 9 on this one. And Kangaskhan EX as well from Flashfire, hoping to get a 9. Steelix EX, because these are like, since we didn't pull them, so we're just going to put the expectation a little lower. But if they come out higher, that would be great. Steelix EX as well, so that one's probably a 9. And we have a Ho-Oh EX Full Art from Breakpoint, probably a 9 as well. And Black Kyurem. This one is actually X and Y promo 160, and this one should be a 10. Okay, this one's really badly nicked and played, but let me see if it was this card. Yes. This is actually the Shadowless first edition Gyarados. It is really badly played. So, but since it's a first edition and a Shadowless and a Holo, these are going to be sent out no matter what the condition is. So, this one, I'm actually hoping to get even a 2. I normally won't say this, but a 2 is okay. Hoping to get a 4 or above. Yes, I will make an exception for Holo Shadowless cards. And now we got Froligator. This one's Japanese, Neo set, but it's really clean. So this one, expectation will be high. Hoping to get a 10 on. And then, yes, Charizard. I think this was from the CD game from Japan. So this one is actually really clean, but there's the factory lines on it. So this one might come back. I'm going to say a minimum of 8, but really hoping for a 9 on this one. If it comes back a 10, that would be great. Well, let's see. Oops, knocked down. These things never stay up. So we're just gonna leave that like that. Mr. Mime from Jungle, hollow. This one's a little nicked on side, but other than that, the foil was really good, so it should be an 8. Kingdra, really well conditioned. Just a little bit of whiting, so hoping to get 8, but these come back as 7. It's okay too, since these are vintage cards. Meganium, hollow. This one's really clean, so this one definitely should come back in 8. And now we have a light Azumarill. Really clean card. Just a little bit of whiting right here, but it shouldn't hurt too much, so hoping to get an 8 on it. Mew promo, number 8. So this one should be a 10. Because there's nothing wrong with it. Japanese Skarmory. This is also a very clean card. Japanese cards are much better condition as long as they're not played with. They're well kept, so this one should be a 10. Giovanni's Magic card for you Magic card collectors. Hoping I get a 10 on this one. First edition Totodile. But there is a little bit of whiting here, so this one, hoping to get at least a 9 on it, because the centering is a little off too. Marshadow GX, it's time for some recent cards, so these should be 10s. Regigigas, 2 of them. Alternate arts from Crimson Invasion. Palkia GX. Darkrai GX, alternate art. This is a shiny one for Crimson Invasion again. But this is technically a promo. And then we got Raichu GX, Shining Legends. Mewtwo GX, Shining Legends. Zoroark GX, Shining Legends. And here's another one. This is actually a card we also left from a year ago because there's a problem with this one. It is a Charizard, yes. It is from Evolutions, yes. Centering's off, yes. But there's another issue with this card, and this is a factory issue. I'm trying to show you guys on the camera. If you guys can see right here, there are 2 lines. These are actually factory error lines that go straight down to the card like this. And usually PSA does not like that. So I am going to say this is coming back a 6. The only reason why we're sending this out is because it's a Charizard. So let's see what happens to this one. This one is actually a beta test. If it comes out really bad, we're never sending any cards like that ever again. Because we haven't sent it like that. Technically it should be an error, but we'll see what happens. Dawn Wings the Crow's Milk. Excuse me. So this was Sun and Moon promo 123. Very clean. So this one should be a 10. Buzzwole GX, Crimson Invasion. First edition Dark Muck. Now we're getting back to vintage cards. And this card is really good. Just a little bit. Actually, there's not even any. So hopefully to get this one, we're just going to say it's going to be a 9 because a little off-centered. But if it comes back a 10, that's great. Oddish from Team Rocket as well. Maybe this one should be a 10 because there's nothing wrong with these cards. But this one is a Dark Flareon from Rocket again. But let me see. This one has a little bit of nick on top. So this one should be minimum 9. And then Misty Psyduck. So hopefully this one comes back a 10. Otherwise it'll give me a headache. Sabrina's Abra. This one's also really immaculate. So this one should be a 10. Lapras Fossil. Non-hollow. Really good condition. Should be a 10. 2 Golems from Fossil. Because I know there are people that are starting to collect the Fossil sets. That's why we're sending these out. And then we have Ninetales. I believe this is from Supreme Victory, but I don't think so. I forgot what his set was. But anyway, this card looks amazing. That's all I saw. Minimum 9, hoping to get a 10. Mewtwo EX Hollow Phantoms Reverse Hollow. This card was a beauty. There's no scratches on it at all. Centering is really good. Just a little bit of edge wear on top, but it's probably from the pack. Other than that, I'm gonna say minimum 9. And Entei, this card was actually really clean, so it should be a 10. This is a promo. First edition Fossil Articuno. There's nothing wrong with this because it's for Team Mystic. Hoping to get a 10 on this one. Venusaur! Yes, that was in the binder. So these are actually coming from the binder. The older cards, so basically this Articuno, the Entei, they actually came from that Charizard binder. So this was really clean too. So this one should be at least an 8. And then we got a Salamence. This one is reverse hollow. I don't know what the set is, but it just looks really good. So this one, hoping to get at least an 8 on this one. And then we have a Japanese card, and there we go. We have a Mew from CP6. So this one should be a 10. Japanese cards should be really good condition. This one actually looked like it's packed fresh. So this one, I'm really hoping to get a 9 on it. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just some, it could have some factory airlines. I just don't remember this one. So I'm just going to say a 9, actually, to be safe, 9. Zapdos, also CPA 6. And then we have this really clean card from Alakazam, base at 2. This one, there's a little bit of scratching. It's really light, so 8 or 9. Wigglytuff, this card was actually really clean too. I was really surprised about this one. So this one's from Jungle, hollow. So this one, really hoping to get a 10 on this one. Almost Star Fossil. I can't even speak right now. So this one should be a 10. Mew. It's an e-reader card, but it's a Mew. It's not a lot of whiting, so it should get at least an 8. Hoping a 9. And now this one. There is no reason why this one should not get a 10. Why? Because in the binder, this was actually packed fresh. Why? As well, because it was actually still in its original packaging. We just took it out because after taking a look at it, there was no scratches on it. And it's really well centered. No whiting at all. So this is a brand new card. Mewtwo promo. This one, 10. Dragonite promo. These are all the movie promos. Electabuzz promo. And Pikachu promo. And then from, this is a promo card. Surfing Pikachu, Japanese. And then now we're getting something interesting. Dark Dragonite first edition from Team Rocket. This one's probably going to come back a 9 because it's a little bit, one nick on top. If it comes back a 10, that'd be great. Now this one's actually for, I really don't care what grade it gets on this one. This one might come, it should come back a 7, but it might get a little lower. If it gets any lower, I don't mind adding this one to my collection because it's original Skip Tile reverse hollow. I would be happy if I can find a Blaziken and the Swampert reverse hollows, but right now we have a Skip Tile. And then we have a Torchic reverse hollow. These should be 7s, hopefully. Mudkip, promo number 19 or 18? 18. So this one should be, let me see the back real quick. A 9 or a 10. Typhlosion EX from EX Sandstorm. There was nothing wrong with this card except for the whiting on top, so should be a 9. Charizard EX from Flashfire. This one should be a 10. Yes, there's a lot of Charizards here. First edition Fossil Hollow Kabuto Tops. This card is actually in really good shape, so it should be an 8. And then this one's really, I think these are, yeah. So this one's a little white on the bottom, but this one should be a 7. Why? Because it's a Charizard from base set. There's not only one, there's 2. This one is actually Whiting again, so this one should be 7 or 8. And the last one too. The other one, there was actually 4 of them, but the other one was really, really bad. So that one was going to come back like a 2 or 3, so we're not sending that one out. Instead, that was added to the base set collection we have in a binder. So this was a little off-center, but otherwise, this one was actually the cleanest one. So this one, maybe hoping to get at least an 8 on this one. Now we have Gyarados from the base set 2. And I believe this one is also clean, so this one should be at least a 9. And then Misty's Horsey from Gym Heroes. Misty's Horsey, Gym Heroes. And Misty's Poliwag. These are actually really clean, so these should be 10s. And I think that ends the binder. Nope, there's more binders cards. So now we got a Electabuzz EX. This one's really clean. So it should be at minimum 9. Dugong, base set, 10. Imposter Professor Oak, should be a 10 as well. And first edition Fossil, Sandslash, clean card as well. So those are really hoping to get a 10 on. Now we got a CP6 Pikachu, Japanese, and we also have a Charmander, Japanese. Now this is the only card that we're sending out that's not real. It is not legally a tournament card, that's all. But anyway, it is a Blaziken EX from the Worlds Championship 2004. Since we were looking them up and we saw people grading gold stars like this, so why don't we try one with an EX? So that one has to be a 10. Ditto Fossil, really clean. So that one should be a 10 as well. CP6 Magneton, CP6 Fairy, and then what is this card? Yes, it was in the binder too. Extra rule number 3. Something about the deck rule. It's just one of those vending cards in Japan. So this was really interesting. And then I was really surprised this was a promo. So Mega Slowbro Spirulink. And then we have Slowbro EX, also a promo, and Mega Slowbro. So that was all promos. Those should be 10s. 2 cards left. We have an Entei from Shining Legends, hoping to get a 10 on. Now the last and final card is another shiny Darkrai, hoping to get a 10 on. But that concludes 134 cards that are going to be sent out to PSA today. Hopefully they come back soon. It is a 45-day turnaround. We know that PSA is backed up with their orders, so this might take a little longer than expected. We are still waiting for one more order to come back to us, and that one was with the full art Charizards and secret rare Charizards, Pikachus. That one from the $700 binder, so hoping that one comes back real soon. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. There will be another PSA submission video later on in this month, hopefully, because either we're going to take advantage of this promotion again, or we might just send out all this stack. So still thinking about that right now. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave in the comment down below which is your favorite PSA card in this submission. But enjoy the rest of your day. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.
I got tickets coming up for you here at 5:55 for Bruno Mars. He will be at Staples Center. It's
oh wow.
October 24th.
Oh wow.
The show. We'll get you these Bruno Mars tickets here. 5:55.
Wow, look at that car. Woo. Holy shit. And it's a motorcycle too. Wow. Oh, another car. Wow. Holy shit. Oh. Oh. Wow, it flew all the way over there.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's a piece of their tire. Wow. Oh, it's a helmet.